My name is Antonella. I'm from Rome, Italy, and I speak Italian, obviously. I'm fluent. And I guess after all this year, I do speak English. I studied a long time ago in high school and also in college, but I really start speaking only once I moved here. Then I studied Spanish. I used to be quite fluent, but not much anymore. And then, of course, we studied Latin and Greek in high school. But yeah, I think that's it. I studied Portuguese too, but no, I'd say Italian and English and a little bit of Spanish. Fluent in Italian, in English, I keep my Italian accent, but I want to hope that I'm close to be fluent. And Spanish, just, I'll say intermediate. Yeah, there are quite a few. I teach Italian, so it's a daily task, you know, to speak, translate, etc. There are some words in Italian that I consider beautiful, very much used, that I cannot translate, so sometimes I have hard time convey the message to the students. Some of them, my favorite one, it's mica. Mica, we use it when we speak, when we write, and it's, I believe, impossible to translate because it changes according to the context. So there are a few other, like magari, that, you know, you can't find a translation, but mica is one of those words that it's impossible to translate. The same as in English, whatever, which I like and use a lot. I even use it when I speak Italian with my friends. They, of course, don't know what I'm talking about, but whatever, I think it's probably the equivalent of mica, meaning they're impossible to be translated. Ma io mica ti volevo offendere. Well, I didn't mean to offend you, right? But I didn't mean to offend you means io non ti volevo offendere. But then you put the rafforzati, right? Mica. So you make this sentence much stronger thanks to the little mica, but it's impossible to put any addition, I guess, in English, right? Unless you want to use maybe some vulgar words, but that's no, mica is not a vulgar word, but I'm saying, you know, to give this, to reinforce the emotion. We'll call it really un rafforzamento, no? To reinforce, and especially we are talking more emotion than maybe any intellectual communication. But you know, emotion is very important when you speak any language, especially Romance languages. Well, all the academic jargon, like to drop a class. I don't know how to say to drop a class. I mean, yeah, ritirarsi, but ritirarsi da un corso è un po' strano. So to audit, I don't know how to translate in Italian to audit a class. Semester in Italian will be trimestre, right? But I keep saying il semestre primaverile. I don't translate, so I make the trimestre, the literary translation, into the English Anglo semester becomes semestre. So I do a lot of that while mainly academic, you know, when I refer to academic terminology, then I don't even try to translate. I just make it an Italian thing, like droppare, like googolare. I just find out that actually somebody used the word googolare to Google something. I didn't know it existed, but apparently we do say in Italian googolare. So that's a nice new new sentence, technology-wise. So I like to use that sometimes. I mean, we leave computer in English, contrary to others, like French or Spanish, but we leave the computer, but then everything else is translated in Italian, no? Uscire, copiare, no? We do have our own terminology for that, except for computer. But this googolare, I think is cute, it's nice. No, not in Italian. In fact, people constantly, when I go back to Italy or I meet here Italians, they always tell me, wow, you still speak Roman, you know, you speak with a strong Roman accent. And I say, yeah, I make sure that I will never forget that, because I'm very proud of that, to be Italian, but particularly to be Roman. So I love the fact that I have an accent, even when I speak English or Italian, I don't care. But the one thing that my friend noticed is when I'm in Italy and I say things like film, they make fun of me, like film. Like, you know, I don't remember how to say film in Italian, now it's film. But for them it's funny because I'm using the actual correct or semi-correct English pronunciation, so they found that cute, unless they think that I'm doing because I'm snob, but they know I'm not, so they just found it cute. But as far, that is the only thing. Otherwise, my Italian really has been, I don't think has been absolutely impacted by me living in the United States or speaking English a lot.
Okay, well, that's good. Yeah, I went back to India as well. Sorry, I just keep...
Did you?
Yeah.
Because of what I said before, no. I mean, I don't feel, I mean, I'm an Italian, Roman, who lives in United States. That's it. I mean, I'm in the process of hopefully getting the American citizenship, maybe after all these years, but I don't think that will affect me. I'm what I am. I am an Italian, born and raised in Rome, and that will never change. I do got, a few things. I did get something from obviously living all this year, and I'll try, the beauty, the nice part to share it with my Italian counterparts. But no, I'm Italian. At this age, there's no way I will change. This is it.